The first 21 Pilots video of the new year. You know what I like about New Year's? It's like a new day. It's a chance to start over, start off fresh. And what better way to start off this new year, this new day, than to make people really mad and divisive and defensive, because we're going to take a look at the entire 21 Pilots discography and talk about songs that, in my personal opinion, have nothing to do with the Dema lore. The songs that I think are just standalone songs. They're just songs that have nothing to do with Dema, nothing to do with Clancy, nothing to do with Ned. They are just standalone songs, and maybe we can find all the pieces to this puzzle without including more pieces and trying to make them fit into this puzzle with too many pieces. So let's get right into it. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day is going well. Hope it continues to go well. So, disclaimer going into this, I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong because the Dema storyline is confusing, and you may be right, you may be wrong, I may be right, I may be wrong. We all could be wrong because we're not Tyler, we're not in Tyler's mind. Tyler knows all, and we are just playing a guessing game here. So, and also, I think we're gonna start off and going into the ones that are gonna be make people the least mad at, going to what is going to make people hit the dislike button. But someone's probably already hit the dislike button on this video because that happens, and I appreciate that one person who always dislikes my videos. But let's get right into it. Here are the songs that I think have no lore whatsoever in regards to 21 Pilots. Let's get right into it. So the first song I think has nothing to do with the Dema lore is definitely Legend off of Trench. Yes, I know, Trench, the beloved album. Everyone talks about there's so much lore in it, but Legend is a tribute to Tyler's grandfather that passed away before the album came out, and it's allowed to be a standalone tribute song. Tyler's allowed to make songs tributing the people, and no one should include any member of the Joseph family household or the Dunn family household in any of their lore. If you include Tyler's grandfather, don't do it. If you include any member of Tyler's brothers, parents, if you include Rosie or the new child that's coming, don't do it. And if you do, unsubscribe from the channel. I'm actually dead serious about that because that's disgusting. And there's no way that Legend ties to any sort of Dema lore or any Ned lore, any storyline whatsoever, because it's just a tribute to his grandfather, and that's it. That's literally it. And sticking with the Joseph family household, I think also that Smithereens, Formidable, and Tear My Heart have nothing to do with any storyline whatsoever. Yes, I know. Tear My Heart, it has Sakarver in it. Yes, I know. But they're love songs to his wife, Jenna. They're love songs to Jenna, and yes, Jenna did appear in the music video for Tear My Heart, and people will go back to Blurryface being like, this is where it all started, but remember, as so many people have yelled at me before, Tyler came up with the storyline during the hiatus. There's no way that he included Jenna thinking it's going to play into a grand scheme of Dema. No way. Not possible at all. So, and again, Formidable, Tyler said it's about Jenna. I'm not going to argue with the man that created the Dema storyline, that created Ned, who wrote these songs over the meaning of the song to him. I'm not going to argue that whatsoever. And yes, people will throw in it's about Josh, it's about the fans, but it's more fuel to not about Dema storyline thing. And Smithereens, Tyler clearly says it in the song. You know, I had to do it on the record for her like this. He started writing songs to Blurryface, he continued it in Trench, and he continued it into Scaled and Icy. Most likely on this next album, whenever it comes out, he's going to include another one, or maybe a song to Rosie. And if you include Rosie in any theories, unsubscribe. I am even more serious about that one, because that is really disgusting. But So anyway, in summary of this little clip, I don't think Legend, I don't think Tear My Heart, Smithereens, or Formidable, none of those 4 songs have anything to do with lore whatsoever. The next one, I think, yes, there is more. The 5th song, I guess, that I think has nothing to do with the Dema lore is Christmas Saves the Year. Yes, I am throwing my eggs into this basket, throwing my bets in. So, Christmas, yes, I know that's where we got Psy's propaganda. Yes, I know Saint Nico lists. I know all of these things going on, but I'm in the minority camp on this. Like, there people are like throwing all the Dema stuff at this. Then I'm in this little minority camp over here that thinks Christmas Saves the Year is just a song Tyler wrote to make himself and the clique feel better during Christmas of 2020 when the world was going insane. Tyler just wrote that song so that way we would get something wholesome for Christmas, and then wholesome for the Christmas Saves the Year music video. Yes, Psy is propaganda, but they were probably playing the album in 2020 because it did hit that 3-year period where they were going to do a new album, so Tyler hinted it with the Christmas Saves the Year album cover that we had no idea was there until we found it in the soon as scale nicely got announced. But I'm in the camp that nothing to do with lore whatsoever. Wholesome song, wholesome music video, and honestly, lyrically, it's super hard to tie Christmas Saves the Year into any sort of Dema lore. I sung that song a lot in December. I listened to it for over the 3 hours. I literally had a hour-long drive to get from A to B, and it shouldn't have been an hour, but there was an accident, and I just kept replaying Christmas Saves the Year because I was going to go home and record it that night, and I couldn't tie in anything with the Dema lore. I literally could not. The only place I could tie stuff was in the music video, which leads me to believe that even the music video is nothing. Music video is nothing, and then this makes people angry. Yes, I know, but wait till the next one, because I don't think self-titled is included in the lore. And out of everything in this whole video, this is the one I'm most confident. This will be the hill that I die on because I can strongly back this one up. So first off, Tyler said in the Roblox pre-show of all places that it's the story they've been telling over the past 10 years, which if we go back 10 years, it takes us to, well, 2012 now, but when he said it, it was 2011. Josh joined the band in 2011 also. Self-Titled came out in 2009 with not Josh. It came with Chris and Nick, and Tyler made this album. It talks about his relationship with God, his family, and people around him. These songs, as Tyler stated, are based off of real things, such as his father losing his job, Tyler's own questionings in relationships with God and other people around him, and nothing to do with Dema, nothing to do with lore whatsoever. Any tie-in is coincidence. A card torch a death, that is such a coincidence. The guy with the saturation on the front cover that's leaving him slowly, coincidence. Taxi cab tie-in, coincidence. March to the Sea tie-in, coincidence. Yes, I know in the one part of the song, it sounds like the background voices are going Dema, but they're actually saying Tema. I have the synth on the computer over there, and I use it all the time for stuff. And if they self-titled was a part of the lore, do you think they would have played it at the live stream experience? Any song, any tease of it. There was nothing in the live stream. There's nothing in the live stream experience, and or on the Takeover tour as well, because the Takeover tour, it had the Message Man fun, and it was full of lore stuff in there too, but there was nothing from Self-Titled, and they easily could have. They had Dr. Plum up there. They could have did the great version of Fall Away that I was lucky enough to see during the Bandito tour, but Self-Titled, 100% no lore whatsoever. I posted this to Twitter a while back. People got angry. People unfollowed me for it, which I thought was a little extreme, a little crazy over this very confusing storyline that could be right or wrong on, and so could these people, but I really don't think so. I really don't think so. People will say, but Justin, these songs are real. These songs talk about real things. That's great. That's great, and that is 100% right. Dema's fictional. Dema, sure, it has the allegory to real life. The storyline is fictional. All the lore to Dema is fictional. We can all tie-ins to real life. But the Dema storyline and self-titled do not go together, and odds are I'm going to get a lot of criticism for this part of the video, but that's not my hottest take. My hottest take is this. Vessel is not part of any lore. Now everyone's gonna hit the dislike. Now everyone's gonna hit the comment section and hit unsubscribe because I just made people really mad. How can I say the album with trees, with car radio, with they did the Vessel Love Show, Justin, during the Takeover tour. Why are you throwing this in there? There were songs in the live stream experience. This was your self-titled argument being thrown out. What's up with that? Holding on to you. They cut during holding on to you, Justin. Why are you throwing this in this video? There's clearly lore. Well, there's one thing throwing me in this, why I'm throwing Vessel in here. The Dema storyline starts with this album. It starts with Blurryface. This is where we get introduced to all of our characters. This is where we get introduced to Blurryface. The whole entire Dema lore starts during the Blurryface album. Sure, they might have gone back and tied some stuff in, but it's quite possible that Vessel doesn't have to be a part of the lore. They can be a standalone song, especially songs like Guns for Hands that talk about such a heavy topic. It shouldn't be a part of the lore. Song, like, even you can make the argument for car radio also, how much, like, what it means. It doesn't have to be a part of the lore whatsoever. Truce, trees, semi-automatic, fake you out, they don't have to be part of the lore. Because, as far as I'm concerned, the lore starts at Blurryface. Now, this last part is something I am not 100% on. I highly think it, but I could be wrong as per the Dema storyline. We could all be wrong. We all could be right. I could be wrong. You could be right. You could be wrong. I could be wrong. Your friend Jim, he might be right. Or he could be wrong. Dema storyline is confusing, and we're allowed to disagree. We're allowed to disagree on theories, because that's the great thing. Theories aren't wrong until they go and get tested. These are all hypotheses. Hypothesis. Yeah, that's it. If I remember science correctly, I don't know. I was a music major. But you come up with a theory, and then you test it, then you see the result. We're waiting for the result. We are waiting for Tyler to tell us what's right, what's wrong. So, we don't know. We do not know at all. Which makes it fun. Makes it fun, makes it room for discussion, and makes people angry. Makes people angry for, frankly, something dumb. But it's fine. It's completely fine. We're allowed to disagree, and it's fine. It's fine. If there's anything getting to you, it's fine. It's fine. And I guess my closing statement for this video is that not everything has to do with Dema. Not everything has to do with the Dema storyline. Certainly, no fun intended, nothing to do with it whatsoever. Coconut Sharks in the Water, nothing whatsoever. Time to Say Goodbye, their cover of Jar of Hearts, their cover of Mad World, nothing. I need something to kill me. 2, nothing. These songs, not everything 21 Pilots does has to do with lore. Nothing at all. There's aspects that are, there are aspects that aren't. They live their lives as normal human beings, and those things should not be analyzed as lore. What Tyler wears to an interview doesn't have to be analyzed. What Josh posts to Instagram doesn't have to be analyzed. We just know Josh likes Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's it. But anyway, guys, what songs do you think are included in the Dema storyline? And or yell at me why I'm wrong down in the comments section below. I might open up a thing on the JLAndersonMusic Discord for complaints, especially for this video. So, link to that's also down in the description box below, as well as all of my social medias, ways to support the channel and other things. Anyway, I'm gonna go edit this video, go to bed, because I need to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and it's almost, well, it's quarter to midnight. So, I'll see you all tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow I will make you less angry. But anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Goodbye, and good night, more importantly. Have a good day, and I'll see you later. Remember, we all know what we're doing. I'm just as confused as you are. It's okay.